I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Up to my chin. Won't stop fighting to the very end. Many men try to reach it. Many men have failed. Well, if you wanna get to heaven, you gotta raise a little hell. And I've been running from the law.
Well, two teams in search of retribution clash in Galway this evening. It's the Vodacom Bulls taking on Connacht in round 2 of the Vodacom United Rugby Championship. And last week against Leinster, it certainly was not the way the Vodacom Bulls would have wanted to kick off their campaign. They eventually succumbed to a 31-3 loss to 8-time pro rugby juggernaut Leinster. But the question remains, are we really 28 points worse than Leinster? Does that chasm in class really exist? I don't believe so, and I think Jake White and his Chargers will be itching and chomping at the bit to prove the haters and detractors wrong this evening. Welcome to Bullseye TV, wherever you are, wherever you may be listening. My name is Mark Nankaro. I'm joined, as always, by Kulukan Hlungwane.
Hello, Marcos. Just on your notes, last week we just came up against something we haven't come up against domestically, I think, and that is where lessons definitely were learned, and as Jake has stressed upon, the Bulls will look to get their first victory today. Connacht are also looking to get their first victories. Guys are coming off the back of defeats, so it's going to be a massive game for both sides. And I think today we need to just bring it back and bring it back with a bang. And then also, Marcus, I wanted to make a huge announcement here. The prize today is a World Sports Betting 1,000 Rand voucher. If you're a betting man or a lady, incredible. I mean, that is an unbelievable. I know I'm marking myself a big betting man, so we would love that prize. So share, like, and comment, and our producer will choose the winner.
Most definitely, but we mentioned briefly Leinster. Let's chat about that last game. Let's start by hearing from our coach, Jake White, who had some remarks to say after that loss.
They're a good side. They're a good side, guys. I mean, they are the benchmark team that beats them will win this competition. If you don't beat them, they're going to win the competition. And, I mean, that's as simple as that. They've won it, more times than anybody. And as I said to the players, don't be down on yourself. It's a great measurement for us, great learning opportunity for us. And as I said, it's not pleasant, but, I wouldn't say we were pedestrian at all. I think there were times we played quite nice rugby. For big patches of that time, we defended well, we kept them out, which again, speaks volumes for the fact we didn't drop our heads.
Well, Jake White always uses the adage, if you aren't winning, you're learning, and I think there were a lot of lessons to take out of that game against Leinster. The one point I want to chat about was set-piece failures, especially at line-out time. I think our line-out totally malfunctioned. And KK, the question here is, was it, one, just because Leinster just competed so well with James Ryan at the front of that line-out that we just couldn't get anything going? Or was it more to do with the fact that Bismarck du Plessis was making his debut for the Vodacom Bulls and Wout Steenkamp was returning after a long injury hiatus, and there might have been a little bit of miscommunication?
Yeah, Mark, I think it was a culmination of what you've just said. Obviously, but Busy coming in, the synergy wasn't there. If you work in the line-out, it's all about practice. At practice, finding your men. And obviously, Busy was in the squad for a couple of weeks only, so that it was a combination. But I think at the end of the day, Leinster knew that a set piece time is where we are dominant. So they attacked that, and they did so well, didn't they? We have to give credit where credit's due in that facet of the game. They really were good, you know. They stifled us at 4-ball. Even when Yanko came on, who's probably who's been our best jumper this year, the last year, he also struggled. So it's a combination of both, you know. They did the homework.
The other thing was penalties. I think we gave away far too many penalties in that first half, and we slipped off too many tackles. I think Joey Mongolo would have been really upset with the defensive effort in the opening, I'd say 20 minutes. Leinster played with this high-tempo game plan, and I think we were a little bit shell-shocked initially. They scored 2 back-to-back tries. The defense was a little bit sloppy all over the place, and once we took those 2 killer blows, it was very difficult to fight our way back into that game.
Yeah, it was tough because you get some sort of momentum, and then you give away a penalty, and then you get pinned back into our half again, and that was so difficult for us, to keep ball in hand. Against a team like Leinster, you want to counter their momentum and their intensity, and we find that so difficult in so many different parts of the game, and that's why today we need to be so aware of our discipline.
Yeah, I think when Leinster had opportunities, they took them, and that for me was the big difference between the two sides. They had their opportunities, they took them with ruthless intent. We had our opportunities, we missed those opportunities. We weren't able to capitalize. I mean, we left 2 tries on the field. Cornel Hendricks was stripped over the line by Josh van der Vlier. Marosh Tamwe, there was a knock-on in the build-up to his try. If you score those 2 tries, I'm not saying we would have won the game, but we certainly would have been in the hunt, at least at halftime. You cannot go into the sheds at halftime 14 points down against a team like Leinster.
Yeah, Mark, we had a little bit of a debate on this. We didn't capitalize on opportunities, but if we both watched the game, and everyone in the studio watched the game, there was a point where we were like, at halftime, the momentum just wasn't on our side. The Leinster were just the better side, and credit has to be given credit is due at some point. And Leinster were just the better side at times. They just dominated us in every facet of the game.
Well, speaking of dominance, Jake White had quite a bit to say, especially about their defensive effort. Let's have a listen to him.
That's a very good defensive effort from Leinster. They don't give you anything. They squeeze you, and even if you get into their 22, I mean, we scored a try which was disallowed for a knock-on. It just shows you the intensity that they are, not only with the ball, without the ball as well. So, yeah, I mean, it's, guys, as I said, I'm repeating myself. That is the benchmark of how this competition works. If you want to win this competition, you've got to beat them. And it doesn't get any tougher than at the Aviva Stadium in front of 36,000 people. So, it's a learned process for us. I always say, if we're not winning, we've got to learn, and we'll learn. Now we've got 3 more games on this tour, and we've got to make sure that the things we learned tonight are the things we can get into place, as I said, and try and replicate the way that Leinster play, because, as I said, they are the leaders in this comp, like the Crusaders were in Super Rugby.
Well, they certainly are the leaders in this comp, and as Jake White said, if you don't beat Leinster, they will win. Connacht, our opponents this evening, coming off a similar trajectory. They lost their opening game against Cardiff. They actually lost 33-21, so they'll be looking to right the wrongs of their game, just as we will this evening. Moving on to lineups, KK, why don't you take us through that Connacht lineup?
Yeah, Mark, in the front row, I'm looking at Finlay Beelum, especially, the Osborne Irishman. He's really, really mobile around the park, strong scrummager. Big contest there between him and Lizo Koboko, who's coming back from injury. And then you've got Oysen Dowling and Alton Deep Delane. Great second row, great big ball carriers there. And then I'm looking at Abraham Papili at 8th man, also strong player. In the back line, Mark, I'm looking at Tom Daly, big 106 kg, 6'4" beast. We're partnering up with Tom Farrell. And then 15, we've got Tiernan O'Halloran.
Yeah, and looking at that Bulls team, or the Vodacom Bulls team, front row wholesale changes. Joe van Zyl comes in at hooker. Lizo, as you mentioned, at number 1, and at tight head, Polisiman, Jacques van Rooyen in there as well. Same second row and back row. In the back line, big changes. Ruan Kombrink at fullback. The Rocket Man, Sravino Jacobs on the wing. Be very exciting to see how he goes. Ruan Kombrink, that's one name I want to chat about. He's making his starting Vodacom Bulls debut. What do you have to say about this? Because it's quite an interesting strategy.
Yeah, I'm so excited to see him play for the Bulls. I'm not coming off the bench. We know what happened when he came off the bench. He got a yellow card, but today he gets a chance. A man who's played in the Northern Hemisphere, playing against Connacht today. He's a big ball carrier. He's a physical presence, which is what we need, I think, today against his Connacht side. Big boot on himself. And also the man can speak better Zulu than myself. And man, the old Michael's boy grew up on a sugarcane farm.
Well, some of the other changes, team changes to look at. Of course, Lizo in, Joe van Zyl, Sravino, Polisiman. Tons of changes to look at. Very interesting after the loss, Jake White making a slew of those changes. So it'll be interesting to see the synergy, especially in the front row at set piece. That was an area we earmarked earlier that might have been a weakness against Leinster, certainly something to ameliorate going forward. Some matchups to look at. Let's start off with Russell Winter, because I want to chat about the pack. Russell Winter had quite a bit to say about this Vodacom Bulls pack going into this mammoth clash against Connacht.
Yeah, it's really easy, the forwards are really switched on and ready to go. We're a side that really pride ourselves on doing well, especially in those confrontational battles. So, they were hurting after the game on Saturday night. We know that's definitely not what we're capable of doing. So they motivate themselves and they're really good to go for this weekend. The Connacht forward pack, they're a really mobile pack, and they're one of those packs that really bring it to you for 80 minutes. They don't go away. They're a side that really try hard throughout the entire game.
One mouth-watering clash you want to chat about, KK, Lizo versus Finley Beelum.
Yeah, Mark, Lizo Walker, the man is back, the Springbok, pity for the Boks, we have him, so that's fine, and it's coming in such a arduous campaign, the URC Championship, scrummaging, we need to say more about the man, we all know what he can do at number one, coming up with Beelum, who's very mobile around the pack. I think scrummaging-wise, I think Lizo's got an upper hand on the man, but around the park, we're going to be so interesting to see with ball in hand if Lizo can get the dominance over Beelum.
Well, speaking of dominance, Marcel Coetzee going up against Jared Butler, so it'll be very interesting to see how those two go. Sorry, a bit of a noise in the studio now, but Marcel Coetzee is crucial to the way we play, as is Jared Butler to the way Connacht plays. Similar kind of loose forwards, almost a Michael Hooper-esque in the way that they play. Quick around the park, high work rate, good over the ball. So Marcel
ball carrying ability.
Great ball carrying ability. And I mean, it's exactly the same with Jared Butler, the captain of Connacht. He fulfills that exact same role that Marcel Coetzee does for us. So that's a tantalizing clash. Of course, number 7 is open side for them as well. So that is as exciting as it gets in terms of one-on-one matchups. Another matchup at lock. I want to start with the Vodacom Bulls locks. Walt Steenkamp back, along with Ruan Nokia. Janku kind of made a real name for himself playing for the Vodacom Bulls in the number 4 or number 5 jersey. They complemented each other so well. Going up against the Connacht locks today, especially that man Alton Delane, that's going to be another mouth-watering clash.
Alton Delane is a big boy, 113 kgs, he's a big ball carrier, and you want your number 5 or your number 4 to be, I think both of them are big boys. I think Alton Delane's going to be the one who's going to be working the way around the park, playing that first phase ball in the midfield off 10, or even that first, just sniping at the pillar and post. So I'm excited to see that happen, and then at line-out time, that is where I think a lot of the game is going to be defined today, Marcos.
Well, scrum-off battle, KK, is another one to look out for. Zach Burger going up against Kieran Marmion. Very similar sniping kind of scrum-offs. Zach Burger has brought a whole new dimension to the Vodacom Bulls attack.
Yeah, Zach Burger. I think Zach Burger's got the upper hand just because I think he's got better game management. Marmion is a very, he's a quick boy.
He scored a brace last week against Cardiff.
Yes. I'm saying he's very. When you type it on YouTube, Kieran Marmion, the first thing says Kieran Marmion speed. Yes, he's got speed. He's good around the fringes. But if we can just keep the ball away from him, and if we can just, he's coming up a more superior defense. I would hope today. So I don't think he's going to have as much to say. Whereas Zach Burger is a great game manager, and we need something like that today. And I think today that's where he's got the upper hand, because I think we're going to be seeing 9 scoring tries today, Marcos.
Last battle I want to look at, Johan Goosen against Jack Carty. A similar kind of both playmakers. Jack Carty, maybe a poor man's Johan Goosen, but they're both attacking on the front foot kind of players, pulling the strings, putting the guys into the right spaces, attacking that space. Johan Goosen finds himself in more space than Buzz Aldrin, in my opinion. So they've got that ability to put those players away around them. That's a good job. What's your comment there?
Like you said, I can't not agree with that. He is a poor man's Goose. Goose, he's got, Carty is just a playmaker. He's a good kicker, where Goose brings in a different facet of his game. With ball in hand is good. He looks for the chicken wing. The chicken is very stylish, where Carty is just your standard 10.
Some analysis. I want to chat about the Connacht attack, KK, because we've actually picked something up that's quite interesting. They implement a 2-4-2 attacking structure, not the in vogue 1-3-3-1. That means you've got 4 forwards in midfield, you've got 2 forwards on each wing, looking for mismatches against smaller backs. It's an ability to create those mismatches. You've got a Butler or a Papali'i running against smaller wings. That's what they're trying to create with that, which is why Jake White seems to have made this selection of 3 bigger, potentially slower outside backs. Cornwall Hendricks, a big man in his own right. Stravino Jacobs, physical character. Ruan Combrink's at least 100 kilograms at fullback. So they take away Connacht's attacking impetus of creating those mismatches.
Yes, most definitely. You've got this, I would say, great defensive outside backs in Stravino, Cornell, and Ruan coming in, and they're physical, they could be forwards, they could be flanks. So it's going to take away, hopefully it does take away, and I think it's a great tactic if we are right today, that Jake's gone to bring in Stravino on the other wing and then bring in Kokomis at the back. And, with you guys like Abram Papili running at you, it's going to be tough. So you'd rather him coming up against, Cornell Hendricks, who's so good defensively, who puts his head down, same as Stravino, and we all know what Ruan can bring defensively.
So what you lose in speed, you make up for in physicality.
Yes, 100%.
It'll be very interesting to see if that little mini battle between Jake White and the Connacht coaching staff pays dividends.
And Stravino and Cornell, they're on pedestrians.
No, they're not. Lastly, KK, bullseye. Who are you looking at that Connacht in the Connacht side? Who's going to be dangerous? Who do we need to nullify this evening?
I'm looking at Abraham Papili, the New Zealand man, big boys. He's similar, that Tongan meat on him is really, really strong, really great ball carrying ability. I love saying that, but he really does have great ball carrying ability, and he's skillful. He's got a skill set. You can see he's from New Zealand, and also look out for Tom Daly, the 6'4", 103 kg, number 12, who I think is going to be an outlet for them today.
We should find out if he's a truffle, a soft centre. Moving on, I'm looking at Jared Butler. I think he's going to be crucial, the captain. We've mentioned it already. He's a busy boy. He likes to stamp his authority on the game. He's not a pedestrian watching rucks. He likes to get his hands on the pull and make things happen. In the back line, I'm looking at Kieran Marmion. Like I said, he scored a brace last week, so he's their sniper, and he's going to be very dangerous. This evening, we need to lock him down. KK, White Line Fever. Who in that Vodacom Bull side are you looking at?
Yeah, I only look at one man, in the forwards is Lizo Toboka, our number one is finally back, we've been calling for the man to come back. And, we all know in that one position, there is so much competition, and today is going to be a time for him. I think it's a perfect game for him to start, at least it's not against Leinster, a team which is supposedly, one of the lesser of the Irish teams. So it's a good time for him to gain some confidence and at scrum time just dominate and try and get some penalties at scrum time. Then in the backline, Marcus Ruan Kombrink. We spoke about him earlier. I need to say more. Ruan Kombrink.
Well, you brought up an interesting point there because Connacht have traditionally been seen as the whipping boys of Irish rugby, and I mean that not disrespectfully at all. They are seen as the weakest of the four teams. But no, there's no game as a given in this competition. There's no such thing as a cakewalk in Vodacom United Rugby Championship.
No, most definitely not. I couldn't agree more, Mark. This URC has really shown so far, that the South African teams are going to have to up their game. Of the teams the South African teams that won, the games were close. So we're going to have to be on. We're going to have our wits about us today against this Connacht side, who've got some who are going to be very disciplined. All these European teams are so disciplined. We're going to be, coming up a beast.
So for me, the guy I'm looking at in the Vodacom Bulls pack is Walt Steenkamp. Might be an interesting selection for some, but I think we have to rely on that tall timber. He's 6'8". He needs to secure a lineup for us. If he does that, at least we have that attacking impetus. We can create a rolling maul, get that going. And that's one of our big weapons that was kind of taken away from us last week. So he's going to be crucial just in terms of securing our own lineup and even contesting theirs. In the back line, there's a number of names to look at. I think Lionel Mapu, I would like to see him uncork some of those offloads, get the back line going a little bit. He was stymied a little bit against Leinster. So I want to see him express himself and take the top of that defense.
And exactly, Mark. I would love to see him, that combination of him and Held Force to come to light again. Come into the game. Last week, those guys weren't able to come into the game. And with Cornell, we always speak about the 330s on the field, and those guys are match winners. So hopefully today we can show the Northern Hemisphere rugby and pro rugby what the Bulls are really about.
Well, let's move over to commentary, KK. We can see our Vodacom Bulls boys out there in that beautiful Puma away kit in the white. And shout out to everyone at home. We are giving away a 1,000 Rand voucher, courtesy of World Sports Betting. What an incredible, incredible prize that is. If you want to win that, and I tell you, you can make a lot of money from that, I would know.
Yeah.
You need to comment, you need to share, like the post as well. You could be in the running.
Yeah, big game here. Big. Mark, we really need to get a victory here because we need to get points on that table so that we can, go, when domestic time comes, we're already ahead of the pack of domestically, and then obviously go forward into the quarterfinals. Hopefully, this is big.
Well, it's a 4-game tour. We need to come away. You would say with at least 2 victories to stay in the running or to really stamp authority on this competition.
Yeah, definitely. We need to win. This is a big game. We need to win here. And
we're having a moment's silence in the field for a member of the Zebre staff that passed away. Right, KK. So the one thing I want to chat about is the fact that we have a tendency to start a little bit slowly. We saw it in the Colin Currie Cup. Except for the semi-final and final, we had a number of poor starts, slow starts. We had an incredibly poor start against Leinster. We need to be on it today. I hope we're receiving the ball. I'd really like to see us receive the ball and stamp our authority on the fixture.
Yes, definitely, Mark. Because you know, if we start slowly, and no disrespect to all our domestic neighbours, when you start slowly against them, you can kind of find your way back into the game. But if you start slowly against these European sides, they really put their foot on your throat. You know, we've seen it against Benetton, we've seen it against Leinster last week. You know, they're so disciplined; they don't make many mistakes. So let's get on the front foot. Let's nullify those discipline flaws, and I'm sure we can get over the line here.
Ben Blaine, the referee for this evening, just 33 years old. Be interesting to see how he refs this game with some of the Northern Hemisphere interpretation, especially around ruck time.
Hello, Peter Lizzie Engelbrecht. Thank you for your comment. Another thing I wanted to ask Mark was score prediction. She wants to know, what do you guys think the score will be?
I don't know if I'm going to put a score prediction on this one. Vodacom Bulls by 7.
I think we need to.
I'll say Bulls by 7.
Okay, fine. I'll go Bulls by 10.
Right, kickoff here in Galway. Connacht receiving, so they'll be looking to exit from their 22. Vodacom Bulls looking to apply some pressure here. No missed tackles here, boys. That's going to be crucial. 20 seconds in. Marmion with the ball at his feet. Marmion clears. Opportunity to counter here for the Vodacom Bulls. Here comes Rowan Combrink. In number 15, he immediately breaks a break. And he's smashed by Papali'i.
This is what we're looking for here, Marcus.
This is exactly what we want. Marcel Coetzee. He's first man, gets the offload away. There's some space out wide. Forster, Mapu, looking for a fast start here of the Vodacom Bulls. Zuckerberg, good recycle from the boys. Coetzee out the back door. Goosen, ball goes astray. Combrink, great catch by Joe van Zyl. Here comes Ulrich Loh. Strong carry from the number 8.
Met.
Still with possession of the Vodacom Bulls, looking to go through the phases. Here comes Polisi Man, he gets driven backwards. Going down the blind side again. Here's Joe van Zyl.
Over the advantage line, Joe. Here you go, boy. Stop it, Joe.
Happy to keep ball in hand of the Vodacom Bulls. Polisi Man again. Might be looking to clear after this carry.
Oh, Zuckerberg is not.
Go, Zaki. One-on-one. He's got a bit of support.
Goose.
Jan Goosen throws the offload. Lionel Mapu.
Swing it, sir. Swing it.
Harold Forster. 5 meters out. Zuckerberg, quick recycle.
Kaboka.
Diesel scores! What
Welcome
a
back,
start,
sir.
Vodacom Bulls. That's exactly what we asked for. We spoke about the slow start historically. Here we come out of the gate, keep ball in hand. We're not afraid to go sideline to sideline. The snipe from Zuckerberg, we spoke about his ability and the try.
Yeah, Marcus, we spoke about Kevin's ability to snap. I was showing him up a bit there. And then to give the man back, that will give him the confidence we said he would probably need. Lizo Kaboka coming back and getting a try, and you know the outside backs to the job, and Lizo to finish it off. And you're not going to stop the man about 2 meters away from the try line, eh, Marcus?
And the support line from Johan Goosen, just exceptional. Gets on the outside, the inside shoulder, manages to get it away. There was numbers, great support play from Harold Forster as well. And then, I mean, Lizo beats 2 defenders.
Yeah, Mark, if we can just keep this momentum, this intensity in the game, I think I might have to change my score prediction. I'm going to change it. Okay, last time.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No. If we can, let's back the boys. Let's go Bulls 15.
Bulls by 50.
15, 1-5.
Okay.
We just, as long as we can, we play like that, right? But defensively, and we have to be disciplined. If we just defensively, if we can nullify that, I think we can score tries there. It's obviously it's there. They're leaking, my man.
Oh, luck of the Irish. Johan Goosen kicks it, hits the post, bounces in. 7-0 Vodacom Bulls after 3 minutes in Galway. Connacht have hardly touched the pill. Jack Carty to restart.
Yeah, and the ball again, Marcus. We're going to be receiving now, and we go again. That's what we need, don't we? Oh, part of that man, Mr. Kaboka. Welcome back, sir.
Will they kick deep? Not really. Opportunity for the Vodacom Bulls to counter, but Connacht have won the ball back. That's not what we needed here. Heffernan. Beelum, we spoke about how strong he is as a ball carrier.
He's over
it, but he's off his feet. Connacht continue with possession. They've got some big ball carriers in their pack as well, especially.
Scrappy there. Kaboka's got the ball.
Vodacom Bulls with the turnover. Ruan Okia consolidates. Zuckerberg, the speed at ruck time has been incredible for the Vodacom Bulls.
Oh, it has been. You know, we've really learned our lessons from Leinster. This is what we're looking for.
Zuckerberg Looks like Stravino Jacobs makes the left-footed clearance, and it's a strong kick. Carty looks to return. The pivot of Connacht, it's out on the full. We'll go back to the lineup. This is the ideal start for the Vodacom Bulls. After 4 minutes, a try up. Connacht making some mistakes, not able to secure their own ball. We get the turnover, and they kick it out on the full.
Yeah, definitely. Marcus, and on that note, just Peter Lizzie Engelbrecht saying, "Hi, it'll be a great comeback if they win by 50 points." Just to clear that up, I said 15. Mark's the one that
AK said by 50 points.
No, 15
and
points.
We're holding him to it.
But keep them coming.
Talk about arrogance.
They keep them coming. There is a 1,000 Rand World Sports Bet voucher on the line. Just like, share, and comment.
Ulrich Loh, first line out of the game, goes to hand. Vodacom Bulls on the attack. Harold Forster puts his head down,
carry.
always over the advantage line. What a carry from Harold Forster. Zuckberger, Ulrich Loh.
He's in contact.
He's knocked it in contact. But I'll tell you what, Vodacom Bulls are all over this Connacht side like a rash. First scrum of the game after the knock-on from Ulrich Loh.
This is going to be interesting. This is going to be the Kowalka Peelam battle now, I think, Marcos. And obviously Policeman. I think the Kowalka Peelam, I think Kowalka's going to have an upper hand. Maybe the Dugan v Jacques van Rooyen.
Remember, Jacques van Rooyen's not a traditional tight head prop. He was converted from loose head, but he's done so well in his new role that, I mean, we can't him out of any
and Peelam is he's got a similar story. You know, he was a 3 that got converted. He was a 1 that converted to a 3. So this will be interesting to see. But I think our front row today is what we really, I think, against Leinster we should have started with. Maybe with Gerrie in the side, because I really think that Joe Francel, he's going to be big today. Line out time, set piece time. Jacques van Rooyen's been good at number 3. I'd love to see Joey Mangalo. He was on the pitch chatting to the boys.
Always.
Marcus, yeah, he
always
defensively,
something to say.
Yeah, especially after last week, you couldn't have been happy about last week's defensive performance.
But I mean, in the opening 5 minutes of this game, we've hardly had to defend. So it's exactly what you want. We've had all the possession, all the territory, but first line has gone to hand. Now an opportunity for the Vodacom Bulls front row and pack in general to really flex their muscles at scrum time here.
Definitely.
Here we go. I'm frothing for this one, KK. I'm super excited.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on that. Peelam v Kowalka. Thoughts on Peelam's cornrows? Yeah,
what do you think?
It fit right in an SA. I don't know. I think he's on the wrong continent, mate. What do you think about that, Marcos? I don't think that's broadcast friendly. What do you think, Mark?
Initial hits made. Jacques van Rooyen looking to squeeze. Good scrum, Vodacom Bulls, but it
scrum,
goes up.
He's just popping in there.
Marmion comes away with it. Carty looks to clear. Almost charged down. Tracking back for it is Ruan Kombrink. He looks like an 8th man running out in the number 15 jersey. It's a good kick from the Vodacom Bulls fullback. O'Halloran. Good counter, and it looks like Ruan Kombrink was driven out. Scarlet 7-0 up over the Lions.
I think our UK rivals. Yes. So there was Elliot van Staden saying 53-17 for the Bulls, and then Peter Engelbrecht saying he says he backs that. So
Vodacom Bulls fans love to get carried away.
Yeah.
We've already one try and we're already saying about 50. Vodacom Bulls with possession again. The second line out of the game went to hand, so that's encouraging signs for Russell Winter and his pack. And we clear, and it finds grass. Halloran. Up and under. The men from Galway looking to put the ball in the sky quite often. Zuckberger looking to exploit the blind side. Here comes Ulrich Loh. Buries his head down. Slower ball for Zuckberger. Zuckberger not care with another carry. Zuckberger again looking to kick now as Goose goes up.
Who's there? Who's chasing?
Not the greatest chase from the Vodacom Bulls. Looks like Ulrich Loh charging up. There was an Arno Buerta.
Commies.
Kombrink again. What do you want to do here, Commies? Gonna kick. He's got incredible boot on him.
And that was his weaker foot, I think, Marcus. He's left-footed.
Here comes John Porch.
Porch.
Goose again. And he finds
Good
Grass.
kick,
Beautiful
Goosey.
kick from Goose. Doesn't go out, but it's pinned. Connacht right back. They're looking to counter here. They are looking to counter.
I think they made a wrong
option.
decision there. Yeah, we've met them.
Mac Hansen carries it up to the halfway line. Marmion. There's that Papali. He's the guy we need to nullify early on.
Definitely more.
Big ball carrier, 118 kgs. The kick is charged by the Vodacom Bulls. Comes back on the side of Connacht, and Jack Carty gets a shot in the ribs. Marmion. Wow.
Oh, Trevin Merton. Oh, he's good, isn't he? He just swivels in that tackle.
Marmion again. Hits coming in thick and fast by the Vodacom Bulls pack. They look very much up for this contest. Connacht forced to the boot. Combrink.
On his preferred left.
Clears.
Oh, this is going to be a big kick, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant
Yeah.
kick by Rowan Combrink. Pins Connacht back into their own half. I tell you, this Bulls back three looks like a loose trio.
Mark, he doesn't lose true, but how big's that boot from Komi's head? Jeez. That's what we need, you know. Now we're putting them back. We're putting on the pressure. We're doing to them what Leinster did to us in the beginning phases.
Jack Carty got absolutely cut like grass.
Yeah.
It was a massive shot.
Yeah.
Connacht come away from the line-out with possession. The clearance from Carty. Been a lot of kicking from, especially from Connacht. Here comes Stravino Jacobs, the Rocket Man.
He can also pin one,
He
I'm
can.
sure.
Decent touch finder. Up to
Definitely.
the halfway line from the Rocket Man.
Yeah, definitely.
Good to see him back in the
Yeah.
Vodacom Bulls jersey.
Yeah, I'm liking the look of this back three actually, Mark, because of the physicality they bring, and like the left foot options of Stravino and Combrink, the kicking abilities of them, you know, just to really put them under pressure in the half, gain that territory. Because territory rugby, you know, you want to play rugby in the right areas of the game, and we are at the moment.
Especially on slow, heavy fields like you find up north. Heffernan finds his jumper. Papali'i, big carry from him. Anu Buerta makes the tackle, but they're over the advantage line of Connacht. Now they're looking to play. The arm is out from Blaine, the referee. Marmion, Carty. Farrell makes the carry, the outside centre. Still with possession of Connacht. Carty again. Mac Hansen will go back. Advantage over for
Good
penalty to Connacht.
Good defense though by the Bulls, you know, really not giving them an inch there. Yeah,
First opportunity that Connacht really pulled the trigger there, and they got over the advantage line. Papali'i is clearly a man we need to stop.
Yes, he's just so big, you know, Mark. 118 kgs. He's like, you know, there's props who are lighter than that. And yeah, he's just a big lad.
Blood spewing from the face of Anu Buerta.
Margot Dupree, go Easter Manor. Starter. Definitely, Margot. Keep them coming. Remember, you got a R1,000 World Sports betting voucher up for grabs. Like, comment, and share. And our producers will be picking a lucky winner today, this evening.
Connacht eschewing a shot at post to go for the line. What do you make of that call? Confidence or arrogance?
I'm going for the line. I think they have to. I think it's been the trend for this championship, Marcus, to go for the line, try get in the front foot, try get points. You know. So let's have a look here. This is where we need to be really good defensive. This is where our defensive acumen is
Do
going
we
to show.
contest this line out?
Let's have a look.
22.
Looks like we are going to. No, we don't. We were.
A late contest. Connacht, they go inside ball over the advantage line
come
now
now, boys.
on the front foot, but
Yes.
they've spilt it at the base of the ruck. Papali's come away with it. Ref judges that ball hasn't gone forward, and we've
Yes,
stolen
that's
it.
sloppy Joe.
That is a brilliant steal by Joe van Sale, the hooker. Exceptional work from the
Come
young
on,
man,
Joe.
getting over it. He will not be moved. Slab of granite in the number 2 jersey. Joe van Sale bails us out of jail there.
Yes, sir. Up his boys. There's your head boy. There he does it again. He's really has been good already. Oh, much needed replacement there.
Oh, but the ball doesn't go out from Johan Goosen. Connacht return. That ball really needed to find touch. They throw a wayward pass that has found touch. And now it looks like we will have possession. Not quite where we wanted it initially, but just inside their half. 12 minutes in. Vodacom Bulls still 7-0 up. Well, it's been a phenomenal start from the visitors. I've been so impressed with the way we've played as Sheep takes the field. Anu Buerta's left with some blood falling. Got a bit of claret. Yeah, he's left the field. Now time for Joe Fonseca. Our line-out, we've harped on it, was such a...
The sheep's on.
Yeah, it was such a difficulty last week, just securing our own ball, and first two in this game have both gone to hand, so that's very encouraging. We need to keep that trend going. But Connacht haven't tried to put us under too much pressure at line-out time, interestingly.
Yeah, I mean, Leinster, obviously, they did, but maybe it's, let's have a look here.
And we've missed it. It's gone straight over the top.
Commentator's curse there.
Papa Lee comes away with it. Marmy, and he spilt it again at the base of that ruck, and again it's been missed by Blaine. That's 2 times Kieran Marmion has spilt it, but Vodacom Bulls almost come away with it. It's helter-skelter stuff here.
We really aren't allowing Connacht to play here. Disrupt, isn't it, Marcos?
Marmion again.
Oh, chopped there by
Massive shot to
Ronald
Nokia. Folds him like laundry. Here comes Connacht once more. Sheep looking to put in a big hit. Last week he smashed the referee. Another good shot. Defense looks very stout this evening. Coming off the line nicely. We were chatting about it. We were really worried last week. They were coming up slow and lethargically. They're racing off the line.
Yeah, they really have learned their lessons and have a genius like Jake at the home. You know, the boys will really turn it around. It looks like they have here today, Marcus. You're not giving them any space. I look forward there, ref. Not.
Driven back once more. Oh, the arms out from Blaine. Carty looks for the boot. Trevino Jacobs and Ruan Cormac does very well to clear up. He'll kick it, but we'll go back for the penalty against Vodacom Bulls. We may have been offside here. Obstruction.
Yeah, obstruction it is, but yeah, Mark.
And they were going absolutely nowhere.
Absolutely nowhere. Yeah, just chat about the defense again. Lovely to see, Marcus, that we really have sorted out defense and meeting them and just trying to disrupt, trying to do what Northern Hemisphere teams will try to do to you. You're doing it to them now, which is lovely to see. Big hit there by Al Foster.
Line-out did go astray, though. That's something we need to iron out very early. We don't want a repeat of what happened against Leinster. Polisiman put in a massive shot there. And Kieran Marmion milking that so-called obstruction for all it's worth.
Yeah, he's been under a lot of pressure at 9, hasn't he?
He has. He's actually been horrible.
And terrible.
Heffernan to feed Connacht's line-out just inside the Vodacom Bulls 22. 14 and a half minutes gone. Vodacom will still find themselves in a commanding 7-point lead. Will we contest this line out? Connacht collects. They're going to the driving more really for the first time in the game. They've looked to avoid a driving more.
It's a good defensive.
It's a very good defensive more, but Connacht, the arms out, and they've come away with it. Might as well collapse it now, Marcel. We do. Connacht 5 meters out. Marmion. Carty, there's numbers. Connacht will score via the fullback Tiernan O'Halloran. Unfortunate because the Vodacom Bulls defense really looked to be locking them down, and Maul, the initial hit, the initial shove from us defensively looked really good, but they pivoted and came away with the try.
Yeah, Mark, that just comes off the back of a penalty. It comes off the back of discipline. At the end of the day, we lost our line out, discipline at set piece, like you said, and then we an obstruction penalty against us. And at the end of the day, the dam wall does break, but defensively we've been strong. We just need to nullify our mistakes because these Northern Hemisphere teams are so good at capitalizing on these small little areas of the game.
Yeah, definitely shrewd analysis there, and I think we just look a lot better with the ball in our hands. You know, we try to play this dominant, pragmatic game plan similar to the Springboks, but the Vodacom Bulls look a lot better when they keep the pull and they look to find. And even if we go through the phases and we don't make a lot of ground, we play sideline to sideline, the gaps do come. So I don't want us to see us, get a try and then rest on our laurels and let them come at us. Let's keep the pressure going.
Most definitely.
Because we are the better team on the park at the moment.
Yeah, most definitely. Just really, because we just need to be so disciplined there. They just capitalize every single time when we play these guys, these European sides.
Carty adds the extras and the score is 7-7 after 16 and a half minutes in Galway. Try a piece. Time for the Vodacom Bulls to up the ante a little bit, leave their mark on the game. Gerson restarts, deep one, very central. The try scorer, O'Halloran, is charged down. Opportunity for the Vodacom Bulls to dive on the pull.
Yes.
Ulrich Lowe does very well. Polisiman, he carries ahead. prime attacking opportunity now from or for the visitors.
Must
the
capitalise,
captain,
boys.
Marcel Coetzee, another strong carry from him. We've been gifted field position on a platter here by Connacht. Ruan Nokia. Again, Messi at ruck time. Polisiman has made a ton of carries in the opening 17 minutes already. Here comes Harold Forster. Finley Beeler makes the tackle. Zuckerberger looking for quick recycle. He finds Sheep.
Big
Beats
carry
the
Sheep.
first one. Berger shifts the point of contact. Polisiman again. Berger, there should be numbers out wide now. We go up the guts.
That's what we're looking for, Marcus. Just go through the phases.
Exactly. Kombrink. Or is
He
isolated
must roll,
there.
ref.
Ulrich Low, strong carry. Don't be afraid to go through the phases, boys. Opportunities will avail themselves. Sheep with another carry.
Saul was twisting and turning his Sheep.
Like a frog in a blender. Here comes Marcel Coetzee. Harold Forster.
He's on his knees. Must release.
We have been driven backwards, but we still keep possession. Polisiman. How many carries has Jacques van Rooyen made? Zuckerberger. Goosen tests the line himself. Doesn't find any space. Berger. Goborka, big carry from
There you
him. The
go.
try scorer. Phenomenal carry.
That's
Now
what we
we're on
need,
the front
front.
foot. Joe van Sale fighting to stay on his feet.
Discipline, 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 boys. Keep going. It will crack.
Polisiman makes the 20th carry of in 20 minutes. It's incredible work rate from the tight end. Opting for the boot, up and under from Jan Goosen. Nothing was on going through the phases. Cornel Hendricks must attack.
And then Marcus.
It's Mac Hansen who's done very well to mark it under pressure. I would have liked us to go through a few more phases. I
As
know we
well.
were going backwards. I just think you get so tired defensively that opportunities would arise.
Yeah, most definitely. And that's when, you know, when Goose can, you know, give a little chip over, you know, throw the magic can start happening. I really agree, Mark. We should have gone through the phases there. And then don't forget, guys, we are giving away 1,000 Rand World Sports betting vouchers for all those betting men and women out there. Just share, like, and comment, and you could be the lucky one to walk away with that awesome prize. I wish it was me, but yeah, unfortunately, we can't win the prizes.
Sheep exits the field. Boerts is back on. Sheep's thrown himself about. Handy replacement to have.
Yeah, definitely. I like the way he was you know, carrying the ball on in his time on the field.
Another line out goes awry. Vodacom Bulls lose it. This is not what we want to see. Connacht have possession. They go blindside.
Go, Lizo. It's you, boy. Oh, nearly.
Penalty's gone against Vodacom Bulls.
off the
Penalty
feet, I
count
think.
starting to stack up against us now.
Oh, it didn't release.
Not releasing. Going against a try scorer, Lizo Kuboka, who's carrying has been really phenomenal.
Yeah, I thought he was first there. I'd love to see that again.
Scarlet's 12-3 up against the Lions.
Yeah. It's just that, you know, it's going to be defense against defense again. It's like the Leicester game today. It's going to be defense against defense, and both sides, you know, have shown great quality in defense.
It was the Irish international lock, Alton Delaney, who just got in front of Ruan Okia, and yeah, Vodacom's lineout's really been tested in the opening 2 rounds. I mean, Lizo, I think, had all the rights there. He's off his feet, but,
Yeah,
he released.
Yeah, but the penalty was given for not releasing. It was
Yeah,
not given for
no,
off his
that's-
feet. So
That's ludicrous.
we can test.
It's Messi for Connacht.
Yes, and
Vodacom's
we
come
have
away
it.
with it.
Polisiman again.
Work rate is just on another level. Zuckerberg, Jan Goosen opts for the boot. Is there some grass? He
Yes,
finds
there
it.
is.
That is a truly remarkable kick from Jan Goosen.
Pressure
Doesn't go
now.
out, but the pressure's been applied. And there's 4 Vodacom Bulls players around Mac Hansen. He clears under duress. That's a good result for the Vodacom Bulls, considering where we were deep entrenched in our own half. Now well and truly in Connacht's half and on the front foot again.
Definitely awesome result. I would love a nice little set piece move here, Marcos. You know, try to split that defense.
Let's get that rolling maul going. I'd love to
Ooh,
see it.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see if we can get that going. You know, we haven't tried it yet, so this is, I think, is the perfect time. I just want to see where we're on the field.
First things first, we need to secure our own ball. We've lost our last 2 lineouts. Pressure mounting on Joe van Sale. who away from line-out time has really been impressive, especially with ball in his hands, but
Yeah,
at the breakdown as well.
And normally decent at line-out time, isn't he?
Yeah, he usually hits his darts. He does.
Perfect.
There we go. 2 volts Steenkamp.
Here we
Now,
go
there we go. Rolling
Here we
more.
go now. Let's make it move.
Let's tighten the screws now. It's a strong set rolling more from the Vodacom Bulls. On the front foot. Still moving forward.
It's moving now.
It's well and truly
now.
moving now. Oh, Joe van Sale's been brought down at the back of that more, but that should be a tackle. So Connacht must roll. Anu Buerta, strong carry. Delane
What's what we need?
cannot deal with him. Zuckberger, that's very quick ball down the blind side.
Stravino.
Berger again. Ulrich Low. Strong carry. The quick recycle is really impressive, but Marcel could say I might have dropped this. He has. It's a knock on. And it's kicked ahead. It's hacked ahead by Connacht. Johan Goosen throws an ill-advised offload up to Stravino Jacobs, who does very well to deal with it, with 3 men on him.
Yeah, that was dodged there by Goose.
Connacht have driven us all the way back into our own half from a very favourable attacking position. That's Joe van Sale looking to re-establish some of that momentum. That's not actually a knock on the ref's call. It came off the boot. Connacht clear. It's gone down the middle. It's between Kornbrink and Cornel Hendricks. Under loads of pressure is Cornel Hendricks. He's looking to
Cornel.
counter. Steps the first
Go,
man
Cornel.
and the second. He's done very well as a right wing.
He's so good in those areas, isn't he? When he's in a tight position, when he's in a tight area, always gets away. Don't know how.
I think we need to slow this game down a little bit. Here comes Johan Goosen trying to run himself out of trouble. Here's Lionel Mapu. There's space on Heffernan. Oh, you need to let that one go. Really needed to let that ball go, did Lionel Mapu. It was on the outside. Zuckberger will look to slow the game down a little bit surely here. Johan Goosen goes to the boot. The kick is
Cross.
good, but it's taken very well by Jack Carty. He gets the offload. Connacht countering now. Tom Daly and the right wing John Porch, and they're going to score a runaway try. Vodacom Bulls shot themselves in the foot there. We should not be trying to keep up and play high tempo rugby. Let's slow it down when we need to. Too helter-skelter.
Yeah, but like Mark, we know when we were in their half where we needed to capitalize, we lost the ball in contact, and that can't be happening. We really can't in such important areas of the field. We really need to capitalize and when we're there, we slow it down. We take the ball through the phases, try get a penalty at ruck time.
We're having a look at that pass. It's definitely backwards from Carty.
Yeah, and Mark with Ockart agreeing with you there, saying we must just slow it down a bit.
Physically, we are far more dominant enterprise here, but we're just shooting ourselves in the foot like we did last week as well. When the opportunities are there, we need to take them.
Yeah, we really do.
There's a couple of potential forward passes in this passage of play.
I think that last one,
The
looked
last
very
one,
forward.
yeah, I agree. But the try's been awarded. Oh, we're having another look.
Still having a squiz.
Ben blamed the referee. We're still looking at this potential. It was the last pass that could have been forward.
Forward, man.
Really like to have a closer look at that.
From this angle, it looks
There we
very
go.
good now.
It's Tom Daly.
Do his hands go forward?
It's
It's
tight.
tight.
It's very tight from Tom Daly. Might have been a centimetre or 2 forward if you got your Vodacom Bulls cap on.
Yes.
Given the
Yeah.
forward pass, no try. We'll go back for the scrum.
Thanks, Uncle Morris in studio, letting us know earlier that it's forward. Our personal TMO.
The referee didn't look too happy about that. did he?
I don't think the refs are going to be too stoked with any call they're giving against their British and Irish.
We've spoken about this man, Jack Carty, about he's got the potential to create something out of nothing, and he's proving his ability. He's a dangerous customer. We need to shut him down.
Yeah, definitely, he really is. He's really, showing his prowess and just making the right decision at the right times. Finding his ball runners. So we just need to nullify him for sure. And you had a good look at him before the game, didn't you, Mark? Big scrum here. Would love you for us to get a penalty, wouldn't it?
You should call him the Big Bang. Something out of nothing.
Ooh.
Scrum time, Vodacom Bulls, Zuckerberg to feed. The last scrum we saw, Vodacom Bulls did really entrench their physicality, and we got the better of this Connacht front row, Dugan, Heffernan, and Beelum.
And I'm sure we will try. I'm sure we'll try keep it in the scrum here.
Yeah. Let's milk a penalty here.
Come on, yeah, it's
Strong
quick,
scrum,
yeah, here we
Vodacom
go.
Bulls.
Here we go,
Massive
ref.
scrum.
Ref!
Incredible
Thank you.
scrum, Vodacom Bulls, and we get the penalty. That's how you do it. That's how you flex your muscles.
Yeah.
Exceptional
definitely.
result.
Lisa Walker, Jacques van Rooij, stand up, boys.
And this is why we say we need to slow the game down, use our physicality to batter them. When the game opens up, that's when Connacht are dangerous. But when it's a tight game, they've got no answer.
For sure, it's still early. Let the boys start huffing and puffing so that we can flex our muscle out wide. I couldn't agree more, Marcos.
Goosen finds the corner. Opportunity here, you would have to say, to go rolling maul again. Our last rolling maul looked really dangerous. 7-all is the score, 25 minutes in. A reminder at home, if you would like to win a 1,000 Rand voucher, courtesy of World Sports Betting, make sure you first of all share this post, but also comment and like. What an incredible gift that would be.
Yeah, and on that note, Annelies Jansen van Rensburg saying, Verdedig Bulle, focus manne. And I'm sure the boys are fully focused. So they look up for it.
We've won the line out. Harold Forster in midfield.
Harold,
Strong carry.
Go, Harry.
The pumping of the legs. You just can't bring him down. Ulrich Low. Another good carry by him.
We've got the momentum now. Let's go. Quick ball.
Switch the point of attack. Here come the Vodacom Bulls. Another good carry. We're really getting over the advantage line now. Goosen, there's space out wide. Mapu probably should have given it to Rocket Man. Zuckerberg, Joe van Sale puts the head down. These carries are violent.
Beautiful swivel
Now it's
there.
on.
Here we go.
Korbrink. Cornel Hendrik steps inside, beats one. Well and truly in the Connacht 22-meter line now. Well and truly on the back foot are the men from Galway. Zuckerberg.
No man, ref.
Jared Butler slowed that ball down. We haven't come away with the penalty or the advantage. Gorborka gets driven. It's really slow ball now. It's extremely slow for the Vodacom Bulls, and it's come out. And
I don't think we've been given much here, Marcos, by the ref. I don't blame him, but he's not giving us much at ruck time.
and he's given the penalty the other way for going off our feet.
Yeah, that ruck with Butler and a couple of them,
Butler was
they
all
were
over
they were
it.
all over. They were just literally all lying over the ball. So I don't understand what happened there. We've been dominant, Marcus. We've definitely been the dominant force in this game.
This carry from Harold Forster, sublime. Right up the guts. Takes three to bring him down. It was on here. We turned the corner. Cornel Hendrik steps on the inside.
Great decision there, just step and not give it.
And then I would love
Look
to
at
see
his
Butler. We
feet
won't
there.
see it, but Butler was all over that.
Yes.
Lineup's
Joe.
gone right
George
from
Joe,
Connacht.
yes,
Joe
Joe.
van Zyl dives on it. So Vodacom Bulls have possession here. And again, Butler's just... penalty's gone against.
Yeah.
Finally, a penalty goes against the men
They
in
must
green.
chat to him.
Butler's been all over the ball at ruck
Yeah,
time, off
yeah.
his feet.
He's giving me flashbacks of David Pocock
Yeah.
in that
2011.
2011 World Cup. Ah. Okay, now we're in a great area of the field to set this more, Marcos.
What an opportunity ahead of ourselves here.
Okay, pass for the ref. He wants to score for Connacht. I mean, yeah, okay, that's how I feel right now in studio, honestly.
Huge lineup for Joe. It'll be interesting if Connacht try to contest. If they do contest and they miss it, you'd have to imagine a more try is inevitable. So they might just look for the sack here. Joe van Zyl. Pressure on the young man. Connacht don't contest. They go to vault.
And now we set it very nice.
And it's a
nice and
strong
compact.
rolling
Oh,
ball.
my word.
Keep it going, boys. Keep it going, Joe. The second shot from Connacht is strong. And we are meters short now. Liesel
Pick and
carries.
drive.
He's
Liesel,
already
nice,
scored
Liesel.
one. And the penalty's gone against the Vodacom Bulls for going off their feet at the ruck. Wow. Any comments on that, KJ?
Yeah, discipline, isn't it? One word, discipline.
Depends how you look at it, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, the man in yellow on the park, Marcos, should be wearing green, shouldn't he?
I mean, the rolling ball was so well set. I would have liked us to keep it going.
I'd like to see
Connacht
this.
had no answer.
'Cause it was our ball. How you diving
There
over a
goes
ball
Liesel.
in our ball?
I mean, that is an
That
extremely
is-
technical penalty. Wow,
that-
to say the least.
That's ridiculous. It was our ball.
That's just gotten Connacht out of jail. I mean, there's no other way to say it.
I mean, when the attacking team has the ball in hand, they definitely get the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I even know that.
Jack Carty has possession now, looking for a breakaway. He hacks it ahead. Johan Goosen dancing his way out of trouble. Oh, Davy Crick. Ruan Kombrink went right off his feet at that breakdown. I mean, we really should be at least 2 tries up at this point. 30 minutes in, it's 7-all. Doing a lot better than our boys, our boys from Gauteng, who 14-3 down. Zuckerberger. Jan Goosen clears. Another opportunity. I don't like it when Connacht run the ball back at us. They look very threatening.
Up, boys, up now.
Looks like that might have been a knock-on, so advantage should be to Connacht, but they clear via the boot of Tom Daly. He finds grass. Acres of space back there. Stravino Jacobs, his kicking game's really come along in leaps and bounds.
Yeah, finds the angle.
Oh, not a good result from the Vodacom Bulls there.
Sticks his hands up there, apologizes.
9 minutes to go, a lot of tries, a lot of points have been left on the field for the Vodacom Bulls. They've definitely been the better team. I think there's no doubt about it. Just haven't capitalized. Story of last week as well.
Yeah, definitely. If you're a betting man, you definitely bet on the Bulls winning this game. And on that note, remember that we are giving away a 1,000 Rand World Sports betting voucher. Just like, comment, and share this post, and you might be the lucky winner.
Connacht secure their own line-out ball, looking for the inside again. Marmion, he scored 2 last week. Heffernan just brought down. That looked like to be a try for all money. Connacht very much on the front foot. Dowling carries ahead. The number 4. Delane, the Irish international lock, he gets met. Going through the phase now. Another big hit. That's on Prendergast.
In the goals.
Marmion. He's been a live wire. Papali'i driven back. Good tackle, Ruan Okia. Contesting at the breakdown on the Vodacom Bulls.
Ooh, what was that? I saw a bit of a spear tackle there,
Yeah.
Marcus.
Another carry. Connacht keeping it tight now, looking to pick and go around the ruck. Very close to the try line are the men from Galway. Surprised there isn't of course there's a penalty advantage. They've really slowed the game down now. Now they go backline ball. It looks like Marmion, he snipes, gets smashed. Hold him up,
Yeah.
Alu. He won't try that again in a hurry. Delane. Getting very close now, Connacht. Give away the penalty, boys. Give away the penalty. Going upstairs is the referee Blaine to see if there's a try. Connacht don't seem overly confident.
No, I don't think it's for a try. Definitely not for a try. Yeah, this ref not sorting me this evening, Marcos.
It's just like there's Prendergast. His knee is down. He can place it. He's down again.
no way to try that.
Yeah, I mean, that is...
It's not even close. I feel like the ref is just looking for any
Wait, there
reason.
might be another pick and go here. Maybe another pick and go, because that is well short of the line. Yeah, I mean, that's not even... There's no way a try is being awarded there.
Is it just,
He's already down, so you can place it. That's a place.
It's not even close to the line.
No, he's still trying to propel himself forward. He actually doesn't
Yeah,
even try and
yeah.
score the try.
He
puts the ball-
recycles.
Here we go. There's another drive. Looks like Papali'i. Again, it's not over the line.
You can't give that. Our Bulls boys have done well to cover that ball.
Point of criticism. Can we criticize the groundsman in Galway for not painting the try lines particularly boldly?
Yeah,
I don't know where the try line is.
Yeah, then they must come and take a couple of lessons at Loftus, eh, Marcos? Jeez. They must cut their grass and paint those try lines better.
Yeah, double movement, so the try won't be awarded, but the penalty will be awarded. What will they do? Will they just pop it over and take the lead? Nope, they're going to go for the line, looks like. Carty. Yeah.
No,
Oh, they're going to tap and go here. Oh,
Poles.
they're going for the poles. The right call, you would have to say.
It's it's the right call, and it's the call I was actually hoping for them to go for. I'd rather us
No,
let
I
them,
would have liked them to put it in the corner. I mean, they're not going to score a try against us.
I'd rather pop them over. I don't know. Just pop it, then we go reset, kick off, and then pin them back in their half. But yeah, there was no way that was a try, was it, Marcos? I mean, jeez.
Connacht now opportunity to go ahead for the first time in the game. 33 and a half minutes in. The score is still 7-7, deadlocked in Galway. You have to say that the visitors have been the better team for the opening 33 minutes, but just haven't capitalized on their opportunities.
And
Still done
David,
better than the Lions.
yeah, and Lean agreeing, we've been the better team, and Lean saying, come Bulls, one more try before half time, please, and we really hope for that, so that we can, the scoreboard can show our dominance on this game.
Well, Carty's popped it over, so the score is 10-7. 3 points in it. Vodacom Bulls, you'd have to imagine, really need to go into the sheds up at half time.
Most definitely, this is big. These next
Championship rounds, these 6 minutes.
Definitely.
O'Halloran.
Oh, good take, son. Oh,
Stravino making a bit of a meal of it. Gives it to Jan Goosen. Puts boot to ball, but going back for a knock-on against Stravino. Jacobs was unable to properly cover that and clean that kick up. Let's have another look at it. I mean, how is that not backwards?
yeah. Fumbles it. Gotta get that one.
That's fine, we'll take the scrum.
Leonardus, good afternoon, good evening, sir. Saying, hi guys, just arrived at home, but I'm listening. Welcome. I hope you had a great day today, sir. It is 10-7 to Connacht. Bulls have been dominating, sir. It's just that the scoreboard's just against us at the moment. We just haven't capitalized on those, those tight phases of the game, and keep them coming. You
But
might
if
win.
you missed it, we're giving away a 1,000 Rand Bulls Sports betting voucher.
So
Take
keep
that,
it
sports fan.
definitely, sir.
Big scrum here. Vodacom Bulls Connacht. Kieran Marmion with the ball. Huge shove required. Just not able to generate enough momentum. Here come Connacht. They're trying to turn the corner, get out wide. That's a forward pass to Mac Hansen. We'll have another scrum.
Okay, scrum, penalty, pin them back
Yeah.
more under the poles,
Definitely.
please.
More than enough time on the clock. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Physically, Connacht aren't really in the game. They're just able to get out wide, to turn the corner. They've got some quick backs with some skill,
Yeah, and
elevated skill set.
yeah, and yeah, they aren't trying to match our physicality.
Very tight defense there from the Vodacom Bulls. You saw Ruan Combrink had to bite in, so there might have been a try-scoring opportunity for Connacht.
Just an interesting comment here. Henry John Cox saying, we are camping, listening from our tent. Sir, and he's saying, go Bella. Sir,
Stunning.
I hope you're having an awesome time out in the bush. Yeah, the boys are 10-7 down, and I know you're watching and listening, and thank you so much for tuning in, sir. And remember, there's a World Sports Betting 1,000 Rand voucher for all you betting men and ladies.
Milk the penalty here, boys. The scrum is on. We've got the front foot. I mean, the ref hasn't called it. That it was clearly dominance from the Vodacom Bulls pack going forward before it went sideways.
And if anything, a reset.
Yeah. Anyway, Policeman comes away with it. Now we're going to have to clear our lines. Zuckerberg going to put it up in the air. One to chase. Cornel Hendricks bearing down on it. He smashes Hansen.
Over that now. Come on, Rev, give it to us.
Almost stolen by Arnold Buerta. They're trying to exploit the blind side. No, they go back. Delane, he's been smashed a number of times. Slow rollout from Ruan Nokia. Marmion. Oh, almost and it is charged down. Arnold Buerta's done exceptional
He's over
work
that
there. He's
now.
over
You
it
have
as
to
well.
give that to him.
Now he's off his feet. Ref not giving it.
Good counter.
Good counter
Good
from
counter.
Polisi, man.
Oh,
Zuckerberg tackles Heffernan, the hooker. Connacht trying to run their way out of their own half. They have been charged down twice in this game. Joe van Zyl almost steals it. Again, they're looking to go through the hands. Just over 2 minutes to go. Another, that's the third charge down. Here come the Vodacom Bulls. They can counter,
Early. Nice.
go through the hands.
this is our time now.
Harold Forster, Lionel Mapu. Give it to, he puts it on the boot. Who's chasing it? It is just too far for Shavino Jacobs. I would have loved to see that go through the hands.
Yeah, I really would have. And I'm sure Lionel Malpos was trying to go for that area between the 5 meter and the try line. You know, if anything, the ball just just goes out into touch.
Or it sits up for Rocket, man. It was just too far. Not a bad kick or not a bad option by any stretch of the imagination. With the new rules, we do now have a try line dropout, so that does work out in our favor. It's not a terrible decision. Not have seen it go through the hands. Would have been interested to see Stravino 5 meters out with the ball in his hands on the front foot.
And hello, Heinrich Kohn, listening to us from the Maldives and saying thank you for the updates.
International audience. Opportunity to watch the Vodacom Bulls score a try. Here comes Aurachlo. Good carry from him, as always. Zuckerberg. Marcel could see another. That's a phenomenal carry from the Vodacom Bulls captain, Polisi man, who's made about 25 carries in the first half. Zuckerberg. Just another strong carry. That's Anu Buerta now rolling up his sleeves. Slow rollout once again from Connacht. I mean, that's
must be a penalty, Red
How was
man.
that not a penalty, Blaine? Marcel Kutsia.
Blaine is
Ref
lost.
is doing my head in. Zuckerberg again. Jacques van Rooyen to make another carry. We've really slowed it down now. Joe van Zyl. Aurachlo. Just keep it going, boys. Opportunity will arise. Penalty will come. Or a tackle will be slipped. That's a good carry.
Policeman involved again there.
Inching our way closer. This is hard rugby, this. The captain again beats the first man.
We're so close
Don't
here,
get
Marcos.
isolated. The try scorer. No, it's not. Joe van Zyl with another carry. Really going through the phases. We're in the red, so this will be the last play of the game. This is last chance saloon for the Vodacom Bulls. 14 phases have gone here. Exceptional stuff. Ruan Nokia. Go backline ball. Jan Goosen, Harold Forster. He's isolated. He's isolated and they're over it. And of course, Blaine immediately will give the penalty.
Yeah, of course. I mean, but like that just, I would love to look back at that, like you said, Marcus, come on, Blaine. Like, what was Blaine doing there? There was literally like 2 men in the ruck. He was blatantly slowed down by a green jersey. I mean, it's like, I don't know what's going on. Kicks it
Connacht
out.
will put it out, and that'll be the end of the first half. It's been a scintillating, intriguing 40 minutes of rugby in Galway. The score at halftime is 10-7 in favour of the home side. We'll see you for the second half.